Hello and welcome to TTV News with some latest event in TayNinhTV. Ladies and gentlemen, in order to increase the proportion of rural people using clean and hygienic water, TayNinhTV is implementing 8 projects to upgrade and repair water supply works in rural clean water sector using medium-term public investment capital for the period of 2021 to 2025. Today, 4 out of 8 projects have been completed and put into use. The remaining 4 projects are currently under the Construction Project Management Board of the Agriculture and Rural Development sector. In addition, there is a project funded by the National Target Program for Socio-Economic Development, especially for ethnic minority areas in Hua He Commune, Tân Binh District. The total investment cost for the project is about 47.6 billion Vietnamese dong. In order to move towards sustainable, safe, and effective water supply, the Rural Clean Water and Environmental Sanitation Center has currently proposed to the Department of Agriculture and Rural Development to submit to the Provincial People's Committee project for upgrading and repairing water supply work, funded by medium-term public investment capital for the periods of 2026 to 2030. Priority area with high demand for clean water and existing water supply work operating beyond their design capacity to increase water supply capacity and improve the efficiencies of system operations.
And the Steering Committee for the Movement to Prevent Crimes and Social Evils and Build a Movement for All People to Protect National Security in Ward 1 has just been chosen by the city as the pilot for the Festival for All People to Protect National Security. The Fairland Security at the world and commune levels in 2024. Attending the event, there was Mr. Nguyễn Trung Hiếu, Vice Chairman of the City People's Committee of the City. Recently, the Ward 1 Steering Committee has had many new models and good practices in building the movement on people protect the national security in recent times. With the outstanding is the effective replication and maintenance of shallow models and groups to propagate crime prevention and control, regularly organized patrols to ensure the security and order, and thereby promptly detecting and handling many violations in the area also. On this occasion, many groups and individuals were rewarded by the Director of Provincial Police and Ward 1 People's Committee for their outstanding achievements in the movement on people protect national security. And in the 2024-2025 school year, the colleges and intermediate schools in the province continue to comply with the Circular Number 9 of the government and Decision Number 73 of the People's Committee of the province after completing secondary school. If the students attend for the intermediate school, tuition will be waived at the professional and secondary schools. Accordingly, when students finish secondary school and continue to attend intermediate schools regardless of their major, they will be exempted from tuition fees. However, when enrolling, students still have to pay tuitions to the school, but then 100% of the tuitions will be refunded according to state budget. The payment is responsible for or authorized by the Department of Education and Training to be paid by the educational institution according to the settlement of funding for tuition compensation and direct cash support for the learning source for parents. And for vocational education and higher education institutions, the Department of Labor, Welfare and Social Affairs is responsible for paying and settling costs directly in cash for parents and students also. And Ho Chi Minh City Urban Railway Management Board is conducting personal training preparing for the operation of Metro Line No. 1 of Bến Thành and Suối Tiên. Personal training for Metro Line No. 1 Bến Thành Suối Tiên is being conducted in July, including many contents such as train drivers, maintenance operations, maintenance staff, etc. And according to the plan, the training on maintenance and operation practices will be end before September so that in October and November of 2024, test operation of all metro lines will be conducted.
The entire Phu commune in TayNinhTV currently has about 2,800 hectares of summer-autumn rice crop. However, farmers are worried about the bad and disease situation affecting the rice plant, which could significantly impact the harvest yield. According to farmers in Phước Bình commune, the rice herbs are currently affected by pests such as flea, whitefly, rice panicle mites, as well as harmful diseases including left, right, and right flask. The main causes are the unfavorable conditions of the summer and autumn rice herbs, such as hot weather, which reduce the effectiveness of fertilizers and create favorable conditions for development of some pests and diseases. Currently, farmers are using many measures to prevent pests and diseases of rice, regularly inspecting their field. Additionally, the local Farmer Association officials also wrongly guide farmers to apply management and care measures to minimize damage.
And also in 2024, cassava crop, the entire Human-Jau district sold nearly 9,700 hectares of cassava, of which the main cassava varieties the district are the KM 140 accounting for 90% and variety of KM of 505 accounts for 9%, mainly distributed in Phước Ninh, Phước Minh and Suda communes, especially in Human-Jau district in the area of two communes of Phước Ninh and Phước Minh. There is a large area of cassava on rice land. Cassava was chose KM 140 variety planted in the field, which will be harvested after 7 sowings, about the remaining time. The fields will be flooded seasonally, and it is the time people take advantage of growing another rice crop. This year, cassava crop, the entire Phước Ninh commune has about 2,600 hectares. Phước Minh commune has 850 hectares of KM 140 cassava with a variety grown on farmland. Just like every year in July, people take the opportunity to harvest field cassava, avoid flooding, and in time to sow the rotating rice crop. And up to this point, more than 90% of cassava field area has been harvested and no areas have been flooded. Average yields for 43 tons per hectare. The powder content or the cassava starch reaches from 26 to 28 points, and compared to the 2023 crops, the yield is not inferior, but the flour content has decreased due to the prolonged heat this year. And recently, TayNinhTV police have strengthened coordination and propaganda work and share information about property fraud and misappropriation crimes. However, the situation, methods, and tricks of this crime is still occur a lot, causing huge consequences. In the first 6 months of the year alone, the whole province has about 21 cases of property appropriation fraud in the cyberspace, causing losses of more than 12 billion Vietnam dong. TayNinhTV police advised the people to increase their vigilance against invitations to participate in making money or on the social networking platform applications, and need to carefully learn about the ways to make the money and regularly update and learn about forms of fraud in cyberspace. And if you notice suspicious signs, people need to immediately contact the nearest police station to guide them and advise to avoid being taken advantage by bad subjects and committing crimes. And Nha Trang International Bay of Light Festival of 2024 with the film Brilliant Milky Way has just officially opened in the coastal city of Nha Trang, Khánh Hòa province. The main activity of the festival is a light competition show using drones with the participation of 4 teams from the countries of Korea, France, China, and the United Arab Emirates. The festival is not only an international cultural and entertainment event, but also an opportunity to jointly honor the natural beauty, culture, and the people of Nha Trang, and an opportunity to introduce to the friends to the world about a peaceful, developed, and richly identified Vietnam.
Ho Chi Minh City Long Thành Dầu Dây Expressway, a vital traffic road connecting Ho Chi Minh City with southern region, has been put into use in 2016. Currently, vehicle traffic has exceeded 25% of capacity.
Faced with the current situation of overcrowding and continuous congestion, it is predicted that the number of vehicles passing through this expressway is increasing sharply in the near future, especially when Long Thành International Airport comes into operation. Operating and opening the widening the Ho Chi Minh City Long Thành Dầu Dây Expressway is extremely urgent. And with just a small accident or collision, the Ho Chi Minh Long Thành Dầu Dây highway was stuck. Cars were stuck for many hours, and it is gradually becoming a daily thing for this arterial highway, the gateway to the east of Ho Chi Minh City. The fact that there are only 2 traffic lanes combined with the extremely high traffic volume, especially since the synchronous connection of the 2 highway sections, Phan Thiết Dầu Dây and Vĩnh Hảo Phan Thiết, has caused explosions in the number of vehicles passing through here, and the risk of congestion is always present. On Sundays and Saturdays, I was stuck for several hours on this highway, often stuck. Now, connecting from Phan Thiết to Nha Trang, the traffic density here is increasing day by day and many times higher than the original designs, and it is now overloaded. According to statistics, in the first half of 2024, the Ho Chi Minh Long Thanh Dầu Dây Expressway reached for 11.68 million vehicles, ranking first in the vehicle traffic among expressways, and it is also the leading expressway in terms of route rate. Vietnam Expressway Development Investment Corporation has proposed expanding the Ho Chi Minh Long Thanh Dầu Dây Expressway, the section from Ho Chi Minh City Ring Road number 2 intersection to Biên Hòa Vũng Tàu Expressway intersection, with 8 lanes and later expanded to 10 lanes. And today, this proposal remains stagnant. There are many other problems, especially in the issues of clearance. The project has many investment procedures. Investment preparation is complicated, goes through many steps, so it takes a lot of time. And currently, Ho Chi Minh City Long Thanh Dầu Dây Expressway has a traffic volume exceeding 20% of its capacity by 2026. When Long Thanh Airport comes into operation, the expressway will hardly be able to meet the traffic capacity and soon expand the city expressway of Ho Chi Minh City Long Thanh Dầu Dây not only solves the current traffic congestion, but also meets the future development needs of Ho Chi Minh City and the entire Southeast region. And Tyranny is gradually becoming a key verb in the mountainous district of Sông Hinh of Phú Yên province, bringing billions of Vietnam dong in income each year to many farming households. However, in the 2024 season, prolonged hot weather has caused many gardener dairy trees to drop their fruits in large numbers, with productivity expected to decrease by up to 50%. In the 2024 crop season, the farmers in Sông Hinh district continue to expand the dairy planting area and actively care for fruit-bearing trees to improve the harvest productivity. However, the hot weather from the beginning of the year and continuing until now has caused many dairy orchards to dry out their leaves and lose young fruits. Due to the hot sun, my durian fruit has lost a lot of fruit recently. The fallen fruits are in the development stage and are as big as a fist. If last year each durian tree is in-house and had about 30 to 40 fruits, this year there are only nearly 20 fruits left. My durian garden is expected to harvest about 150 tons from the beginning of the year. However, due to recent fruit loss, productivity has decreased sharply to only about 40 to 50 tons. As of June of 2024, the durian growing area in the mountainous Sông Hinh district is about 800 hectares, concentrated in Ia Ba commune and accounting for nearly 50% of the total fruit growing area in the area. And the phenomenon of durian trees in Sông Hinh district dropping fruit in large quantities has reduced crop productivity by 30 to 50%. And recommends the people to increase measures to care for trees, and when converting other crops to durian, it must be done in suitable lands. Any land suitable for durian trees should be planted at a moderate level. As for areas suitable for coffee and rubber trees, they must be retained as key crops to avoid future risks. People can grow intercropping to both earn a high income and keep the main crop. And to limit risks, farmers need to be very careful when converting crop structure. Authorities and local authorities also need to increase farming training, technology transfer, and in scientific application for the people to develop sustainable production.
Ladies and gentlemen, livestock activity in the province have been developing rapidly in recent time. This role meets the reduction needs of people and align with the direction of restructuring the agricultural sector to enrich production value, including the livestock sector. However, in the development process, there are still various issues, particularly environmental pollution from both small-scale and large-scale livestock farming, which has caused public concern and have reportedly been voted to representatives in recent time. During the 14 sessions of the 10th Provincial People's Council, many opinions recorded about the serious impact of small-scale livestock farming in residential areas on people's lives due to foul odor. However, as this is a livelihood of the people, if it's called pollution, what are the measures to handle it? This issue was addressed by the directors of the Department of Agriculture and Rural Development. Although there is no immediate regulation requiring relocation, pollution must still be addressed appropriately. We have to deal with these two things differently. Any livestock facility, regardless of scale, must have suitable environmental treatment measures. If this cannot be achieved, administrative penalty will be imposed according to regulation. Moreover, continued non-compliance will result in compulsory cessation or relocation of activity as per regulation. Otherwise, because of a few cases of environmental pollution, we depend on small livestock farming households, which would be very difficult for the people. Facing the current situation of pollution from small-scale livestock farming in residential areas, the directors of the Department of Natural Resources and Environment also responded to questions from delegates about the department's responsibilities and coordination with the agricultural sector in managing and addressing environmental pollutions. Currently, there are regulations for penalizing livestock farming in residential areas. The commune level authority can impose fine up to 10 million Vietnamese dong, while the district level authority can impose fine up to 100 million Vietnamese dong. Therefore, the agricultural sector, the natural resources and environment sector, and commune and district authorities must join in to protect the environment in the livestock sector to ensure the environmental sustainability in the province. Speaking at the meeting, Provincial Party Secretary and Chairman of Provincial People's Council Nguyễn Thành Tâm suggested that the Department of Agriculture and Rural Development need to actively coordinate with the Department of Natural Resources and Environment and local people's committee to enhance the management of livestock activity. This includes enforcing environmental protection regulations, promptly detecting and strictly handling intentional violations that cause environmental pollution incidents in livestock activity. At the same time, it is essential to propagate and disseminate regulation and guide small-scale livestock farmers to meet environmental protection conditions, minimizing pollution in the community. And that's all for today, TTV News. Thank you for being with us and goodbye for now.